Meet Javeria Khan. 26 years of age and one of the finest stroke makers for Pakistan in the women's game. With close to 300 runs from just 11 matches this year, the right-hander sits amongst the top 15 in the Reliance ICC rankings for ODI batters. We caught up with her in Brisbane recently as Pakistan took on Australia in a series that marked the inaugural edition of the ICC Women's Championship. Although the visitors were beaten comprehensively by Australia, there were still some positives. Javeria finished as the second highest run getter for her country, and despite the defeat, she strongly believes that more bilateral tours like this can only do wonders for women's cricket.
It is a wonderful step to uplift the level of women's cricket. Teams like us who don't get much to play against the big teams would now be able to do so, and it is also a learning step for girls to improve their cricket and also to learn the strengths and weaknesses of other teams also. So it's quite good. In this process, women cricket will go much faster and much stronger.
Born and raised in Karachi, Javeria is one of 5 siblings. As with most kids on the subcontinent, cricket was the sport of choice at home. She came through various levels of age group cricket on the domestic front and eventually made her international debut against Sri Lanka in May 2008.
Well, I still remember those days where I played with my siblings on rooftop. I always cherish those moments, and I never thought that one day I would be able to represent my country. So God has been very kind to me. Yes, representing your country for the very first time was like I was over the moon, and as it is said that with great power comes great responsibility, so it was also a responsibility for me to carry my country's name in a good manner, and I feel very proud to wear my country's jersey.
While she settled into the national squad early on, soon things were about to get very difficult. Javeria began her career as an all-rounder, but in July 2010 her bowling action was found to be illegal and she was suspended from bowling in international cricket. It was a dark phase for the girl from Karachi, and although she felt her career was over at the time, she never gave up and bounced back in another department of the game.
It was quite tough for me because I lost all the hope, and I never thought that I would be able to represent my country anymore. So it was my family who supported me, and especially my senior teammates, my manager. They showed trust in me and they encouraged me to pursue batting. So it was quite challenging. I worked really hard with my brother and then with the coaches, and I feel very lucky to now open the innings for Pakistan.
That hard work has now led to Javeria becoming a mainstay for Pakistan at the top of the order. Ever since she reinvented herself as a batter, things have only looked up. Over the last few years, the opener has notched 8 50s in international cricket, and consistency has been her biggest strength.
Yeah, I think Javeria has been a very vital player for us, for Pakistan in the last couple of years, and the last year she has done tremendously well, and I think her journey and the way she has grown over the last couple of years, a lot of people can learn from her.
Although the individual accolades are aplenty, Javeria is not afraid to admit that, as a team, Pakistan need to improve. There's still plenty of work to be done to reach the level of, say, England and Australia, but with more attention on women's cricket these days, she feels it bodes well for many young girls in her country.
More and more females, women, are seeking career in cricket and in fact in any of the sport, so it's quite good. And even now, if we look for new talent, many girls come for trials which was not seen before, and I know many girls who now idolize female sports personalities as their ideals, which is quite refreshing.
Ever since she was thrust into the limelight back in 2008, Javeria has shown tremendous fighting spirit. She may be a household name in Pakistan now, but looking at the road ahead, the 26-year-old is firmly focused on bringing more joy to her country.
Personally, I would like to improve my ranking and perform as much as I can, and I'd like to see my country on the level where world look at us as an example and we should be symbolic to be followed. So, and I have a strong conviction that one day we'll be able to do so.
My personal message, and as a companion, as a friend, as a manager, would be that never change the way you are. Always be as bubbly and as naughty and as witty as possible that she is, and best of luck. And she should always, I think she's made for cricket, so I think she should play for a very, very long time and be the way she is, always.